Hi, my name is Victor Rojas, and today I'm going to present the uh, final presentation about uh, intercultural reflection and personal innovative proposal. First of all, well, defining and explaining the concept of culture. Culture is the shared values, beliefs, and customs that shape how people live and interact. Self awareness is recognizing our emotions, values, and places to understand how they affect our view of others. Both are essentials for personal growth and for building respectful cross cultural relationship at Tecnológico Monterrey. I added this little experience about being on this university. Um, where I feel understanding that people has different cultures is pretty important to get to know uh, better other people. Then we have impact of culture and self-awareness on your personal growth. Here I answered like the questions by like adding the most important thing about it, like globalization. Globalization has exposed me to diverse cultures through media and school, making me more open minded and flexible. Obviously, um, in order to get to know people on any context, um, you have to understand how I said like the different cultures and being open minded to get to know other people. Then the cultural identities, being in Mexico has shaped my balance between collectivism values, family empathy, and individual values, independence, expression. Um, I didn't edit it like in my presentation, but I actually have to say that the Dominican Republic was another important part of my life that uh, showed me like um, how people live over there, and they gave me some great values and some great habits, like doing sports, because people over there normally do a lot of sports. Then cultural dimension. Identify with medium power distance, low uncertain avoidance, and collectivism tendency, which guide how I work and connect with others. Just like that. I don't think I have to add many other things over here. Then I keep going on these questions that I answered from the work. Cultural intelligence. Well, obviously, the team projects have taught me how to avoid uh, assumptions and adapt to different communication styles, improving empathy and self awareness. I think this is one of the most important things over here in Tecnológico Monterrey, because they try to do a lot of works on team, so you get to know people that are not just from Monterrey. So this helps you improve on the empathy and self-awareness. Multiculturalism. Daily life at Tecnología Monterrey involves interacting with diverse classmates, showing me the creative and values that come from cultural diversity. Just how I said it, like it's exactly how I feel over here in Tecnología Monterrey. Then the impact on my personal growth. Self awareness has helped me build better relationships, challenge stereotypes, and see cultural differences as learning opportunities. Through it, also requires constant reflection and openness to change. I think it's quite common. Like I said almost the same as I wrote over here on the presentation. Um, then the creative proposal, cultural connect, identifying need. Well, here over here, I'm going to like show you um, what I am going to like propose. Identify here is like the identifying need. Many students of technology de Monterrey feel isolated when they first arrive, especially if they come from other regions or countries. There are a lack of informal, fun spaces to share our culture, background, and reflect on our identities. Well, here's the brainstorming I did. I brainstormed ways to promote cultural exchange and self awareness on campus. The key goals were increase empathy and cultural curiosity, um, help students feel proud of their identities, obviously, like where are they from or who are like who they are, build cross cultural friendships, obviously. Um, I think this is an important point. As I just said before, doing friends from other people, um, it makes you improve your your way of being and on your like open minded. Well, then the proposal description. Culture Connect will be a monthly interactive event where students bring a personal object, photo, or tradition to share in small groups. Participate in quick cultural intelligence games, quizzes, guess the meaning, challenges, etc. Write anonymous cultural facts about themselves to post on a diversity wall. Reflects with pumped about their cultural values and stereotypes they overcome. There will be digital badges for participation, which could appear on their student profile to motivate engagement. Well, here I actually thought about high tech, which is a like starting event from Tecnología Monterrey, because there was like a last part of the event that was quite similar from this, but what I want to do on this event is like to make people from other cultures, actually like the name says, like to connect and to understand how other people think, get to know each other, like by doing the quizzes, etc. Maybe they do a great friend over there. Then the empathy element is this proposal acknowledges that adjustment to an adjusting to a new cultural environment can be overwhelming. It provides a safe, fun, and supportive space for students to feel seen and appreciated. I mean, it's the most important thing on this event is just that. Um, I feel that if you found like a space of safeness and like and entertainment, maybe you can start um, doing things like more on a on a safe like place, and you can get to know people better over there by being yourself. In conclusion, self awareness is essential to understand our biases, especially diversity, and grow as individuals. Obviously, I think here I wrote something that I actually lived over Dominican Republic. Um, I feel that I growed a lot over there by starting to understand people from other places and not being in just one place all my life. because that way of understanding or of being like the the different person like in another country made me understand that we are not all uh, the same. We are actually pretty different, and that makes me have a more open minded in order to get to know more people. Maybe over here on Tecnológico, or maybe on like tomorrow when I get to work on another country. Then the culture shapes how we see the world, but self awareness allows us to see beyond our own lens. Culture Connect addresses a real need for intercultural connection on campus, helping students become more empathic and globally minded. By implementing it, we could strengthen communities' bond, reduce stereotypes, and create a more inclusive campus environment. I think this event and these things I said, and in here in the conclusion, I actually try to think um, how these groups will represent our campus as a um, as a like incredible environment place, because university it's not only about like studies, but it has a lot of importance on how the environment is and how you connect with people. So I think that's it. Well, I wrote gracias here. I mean, thank you. Thank you for your attention. I hope you liked my evidence. I try to talk a little bit more about my Dominican Republic experience, because I think it's pretty important with this type of things. But I think it was a great work to reflect about these things. Thank you.